Hey guys and gals, welcome back to part 9 here on Glen Isla. Hopefully we have audio this time. Glen Isla, of course, being the challenge map between myself and RD Allen. Ooh, what happened here? Yep, so bounce over, check out RD Allen, see what he's got up to this recently. I'm sure it's not as good as what we're doing, but hey. Just joining me here as we finished harvesting here on field number, well, 2 as we're calling it. We'll finish this wee bit and then we'll take you through what we've done off screen and we'll take it from there. So again, sorry about last episode, guys. Don't know what happened to sound. Ugh. Pass. Ain't got a clue. But I suppose we'll have to take you through all the comments and stuff that would have been mentioned in the last one. So if I have missed the comment from yourself, between now and the last episode, or when the last time you left it, I apologise. But the yeah, I may just not see it. Anyway, yeah, Glen Isla being the map by Scuderia, being chosen as our challenge map. Quick rundown of the challenge then. We are going to be running all the large animal shelters, all the large animal pens. And get this off now. Full, which we have to feed by stuff that we harvest or bales. Yeah. So as you can see, we've got our chickens up and going, our horses up and going. We have to own the whole map. We have to pay the loan off. Log 300 trees. Who come up with that one each? Like, good old talking to by. Yeah. And probably more as we come along. I mean, some people are now asking for we harvest all crop types. So yeah, I think people hate me. Right, so get this boy emptied, run this into the yard, we'll take us down to our next field, the harvester down to our next field and set it off. So what have I done off screen, guys? Quickly I'll run up here and show you. I have went ahead and bought the other bits for our John Deere 4045. We'll through what we said about that in the last episode a bit as well. As you can see, there's the sprayer unit for it. I got rid of our fertilizer spreader, don't need it. I've went ahead and ploughed and fertilized and, you know, limed this area that we cut down with the you know, trees down in. Which reminds me, I must get that mower started. And this field here, what I did was I went ahead and ploughed it all up. Well, I cut it and baled it and sold the silage bales. And then we I harvested this up, going as close to the edges as I dared. Sometimes too close to the edges. And I grassed it up again. I know that we're going to be using this area for our animals, so, you know, but we're not going to be putting any down for the minute, so there was no point just leaving it fallow. Let me get this this mower started. It's a noisy tractor. I'm just going to put this off on course play. So we need to put that down, load the grass field. This boundary does not include at the moment the part that's growing for obvious reasons, but you know, well, we record that whenever whenever we do that. So we'll just make sure we're on the right work mode. Recalculate that because you don't include the back. Whatever. Yes, blah 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 blah. Do 3 headlands this time. Generate that course. There it is. Keep you lined up at the start point, and we'll let you run your heart out. So we have got quite a few comments to go through and stuff as well, guys. Yeah, again, apologies for that. I don't know what happened. Are you gonna start? There you go. And we're moving. I also went ahead between the episodes and we harvested the 2 fields. What are we getting for beans at the minute, actually? 2-3, seal area 2. Let's go down and get rid of this. I don't think we have any beans in stock, do we? No, we don't. Might as well get some dosh. So as you can see, guys, we're progressing pretty well here with this. Maybe not as big as fields as Artie Allen, but we've started on there with what, 20 trees pulled down. I think there's about 600 bales done by now. What else we've done? Obviously we've got that big field on the go. Oh, we're driving on the left. We're in the UK. This is the problem now, because the traffic's just going to fly on out there. Look. Yeah, look at the big thing coming down the road. It's called a tractor. Anyway, road rage over. I was saying there in that last episode with these houses, I think it's absolutely amazing the way they put like a 3D view inside those. You know, no matter what way you look, it's as if you're looking inside the window, being a proper stalker. I'll just pull you in here for the time being. $2,300 for beans, that's a great price. Seal area 2. It's on its way up still. It's always on its way up when I go to sell on screen, isn't it? Looking at the comments then, we'll start with episode 8 comments from Strong Oak. Great video, shame about the commentary. Again, apologies. Not much to report on your progress other than lots of harvesting. Join the club, man. Yeah, he seems like all we do on this map is harvest. Mark Olson was asking about the John Deere spreader that we're using on here. I did reply to you in the comments section, but for anybody that hasn't read the comments yet, the 4045 is a private mod at the moment. It's a convert from 17 done by the one of the Busters community, and I've been lucky enough to be chosen to sort of test it. It's still under development. I am trying to, persuade the Master Jedi Mother Godder to perhaps release it, but whether he does or not is up to him at the end of the day. I love the work by the Master Jedi Mother Godder. That being one, the 4045 or R4045 or whatever it's called, obviously the spray unit, etc. for it. That's his work as well, actually, the silo. Yeah. I haven't got rid of these yet because I say this mod is still in testing, and I haven't tried out these arms yet. So as soon as they try these out in the work, I'll probably go on and sell that as well. Where was it going? Harvester, yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, Mark, as for the moment, it's not available publicly. Let's see. Jeffrey Mars was commenting then. Let's see, where were we? Didn't get to hear that great Scotty voice today, Jeffrey. So sad. The great Scotty voice. I mean, there's different Scots people out there that does, YouTube. Jeffrey, I mean, I'm sure you could go and have a look at them if you're missing it. You can always check out Scooteria. He's a pure Scot. Yeah, again, guys, Scooteria is the map author here. If you do go over to check out his channel, it's a wee bit sort of more adult themed. Whoa, what's going on there? Less reading, more driving. The Fred 1231 was saying, thought it was someone else until he saw the pink tractor. Oh man, yeah, we'll have a look at that in a second as well, because that's been updated. But that is a lovely tractor, the Xerion. We've only got it in the 3000 at the minute. We will, put the upgrades on it and bounce it up to the 5000 at some stage. Where am I going? This is going to go all skew iffy, I told you. Too much talking, not enough driving. Can we spin that round here? Maybe. Let's see. Ah, we should be able to. You embarrassment. Okay, so Cullen was asking why I wasn't talking. Again, Cullen, I ain't got a clue what went on with that last one, man. Right, so let's set you, we can get further in so we can get attached. Again, this field is planted back in canola. So, unfold that header, unfold the harvester. Let's get you doing field number 10. So that, field 10, all the usual good stuff. We'll do two headlands. Yeah, why not? We'll go that way. I know that the pipe's going to be over the crop, but it's easier for horseplay to pick it up if we put it on a harvester, or, you know, a horseplay worker to come and empty it. Now the horsplay's working again. That way we can do it. So drive course at the first waypoint. Away you go. And see you later, mate. Let's jump back in the art. Oh, you're nearly done. That's cool. Yeah. So our Xerion. And it's a nice tractor, boy. It is a really nice tractor. Eric Schmidt was also commenting on the last episode. Oh, let's jump into it and show you this bit actually. You're very quiet today. Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh. What's been updated about this tractor is it now does reverse the animation on this place. You can turn the cab and do the, you know, reverse driving thing. I don't know why you want to do it in this one, but you know, you can if you want to. And while it's doing it, you can't actually move and stuff. That's pretty neat. But we'll let that turn around again, and then we'll get on with what we're doing, which is. Any ideas? No. Oh, that's brilliant the way that's done by. Right, so yeah, we've now finished harvesting this field. I think we've got 200 grand in the bank. I know we should be paying off our loan, but we can get around to that in a bit. We're not going to buy any equipment this time. We're going to buy a field, and I really am thinking about field 6, 103,000. Everything else is we can afford other fields, but you know I'm trying to build it up, you know. So. Let's just go ahead and buy that. Now, there is sunflowers in here. I don't have a sunflower header, so I'm just going to go ahead and plow it all together. So, let's go ahead and, where's the plow? Oh yes. Oh yeah, we get to use this one. Let's get our plow on. Okay, Joe Sakovic was saying on episode 7 there, 300 trees make the forest the whole map. Joe, you might not be far wrong, man. Although on saying that, I wouldn't think we took 20 trees down in that corner, you know, so you never know, man. So let's get right to the top here. I'm gonna put extra down the side. I'm gonna try and go as close to the borders with this one as I dare as well. Now we've got Courseplay doing some sort of work. So. Well, Courseplay sort of working. And we'll start here, I think. So, let's plough the fields as well. Drop that. And let's start our big fields. Yeah, guys, you know, I'm gonna have to come around, maybe cut down some of these trees, like. But this should be a huge field by the time we're finished with it. Again, the trees in front, the pines in front there, they'll have to come down at some stage. This also, I just bounced into that. Stop you. Fold you up. Fold you up. Just drop these off. Actually, you know what? We'll use the Ford. I'm going to TED this field and we're going to bale it, guys, for the... we've been through about half the bales we've done now, the grass bales we've got at the minute, so I'm going to TED this field first. Let's get you all folded. Joe was saying there, I love the name of the horses. Of course, we've sold the horses since then, so I can't take it back and show you them. We want to go grass boundary. We want to load that one up and down. The 2 headlands. Generate that course, please. Where are you starting? You're starting over here, right? So this will get our hay bales for horses. Hay for horses. Hay for horses. I'm going to leave you to it. Make sure you start it first of all. I'll drop it. Good course play. Good course play. Then we'll jump back into you. Now we can use course play to harvest the fields. This should make this odd shaped field then quite interesting. So, let's see, Ryan Clark was saying, good day Thomas. Yes, all supported crop types must be harvested and judges to input fill levels of supported silos. Yeah, Ryan, this one isn't like Welkers, and I know that's where you're coming at when you're saying that. The reason I'm saying not like Welkers, we don't have the big open fields to be able to put it in like a big, mad, you know, I think what we go for, 5 million was it of each crop type in Welkers? Yeah, it'd be pretty hard on this map, man. Pretty hard. Again, trees can now come down that we own that, so there's some more trees for us to forest the map with. Oh, our harvester needs unloaded. We'll get to that in a second. In fact, you know what? I'll bounce into that one now and do it. And keep it going. Keep it moving as much as possible. Just over there. Let me scroll down and see some more of these. Alright, so Stronghold was saying, great videos, liking the new shop. Well, thank you. Be one of the few. Yeah, well, actually, to be honest with you, the most of the reactions on the Joanna Deere shop have been quite good. Actually, there's been a few who have commented negatively on it, but hey, let's see what else he's saying. Yes, he's Stronghold here is playing along with the challenge as well. We've agreed with RD Allen again. Pop over, check out the channel, and we've decided that we're going to maybe go for about 10 hours a week on this map. You know, 10 hours play per week. So this being, you know, the end of this week is going to be the end of week 5. So there'll be 50 hours you should have on the map by the end of this week to be playing along, guys. Again, that's just a guide for us, you know, to keep going. I mean, if you want to fly on ahead, fly on ahead. It's up to yourselves. Are you going to keep moving on me? No. So what has he done? He is throw that map up here. He's taken his farmyard here. He's run a road down to the here, the shop. Field 22, he says he's going to use for his animals. We're going to try and plan these ones together to create a large grass field for hay and silage. He's combined fields 7 and 8. Also extended 25 to the edge. So he's got sort of this part of the map here he's working on. Sounds good, man. Okay, so back to me, back to what I'm doing. JC Gaming then was commenting on episode 7. I'm cheating. I'm not cheating, man. And basically saying that log I lifted wouldn't be able to lift it in game. But you can, man. It's the end of a tree. Alright, we're over here, aren't we? Let's keep going with this. You would have been able to lift that, man. It's the end of a tree. So anyway, you can turn on. Oh well, it's not the lifting mod is OP. I'll give you that. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you run into collisions and stuff on maps that stick tractors on that you need it to get out of. That's the only reason it's on there. And he's saying also that the logging doesn't seem worth it for the amount of logs he sold for what I got. Yeah, it definitely has changed from 15. You know, logging was the way to go with 15. 17 sort of changed it down a bit, where it wasn't really as profitable to do the logging work, I suppose. See, if I take these trees down now, I could go right to the map edge here. We'll see. Right, so Legendary Tater, who apparently is one of our judges, only found that out. He hasn't seen any cheating on either side, but he'll watch Randy's videos and let us know. Ah, RDL, cheats all the time, man. Just change his name to RD Cheat. Oh, I'm gonna pay for that comment. Dylan Law, who is apparently one of our judges as well, is saying harvest all fruit types. Yeah, why do you hate me so much? That's all I'm going to ask. Why? Harvest all fruit types. Of course, this, you know, all the in-game fruit types are included on this map. So there is the sugar cane, cotton, etc., etc., etc. You know, all has to be done. Again, I'll check with the RDL, see what he wants to do in that respect. Again, because I say I'm only half of the competition here. Let's see if we can get a few more comments. Scroll down a few more of these. Legendary Tater was saying the pink is hurting his eyes. Well, Legendary Tater, Amazon do paracetamol, and if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get it next day delivery. But the pink is staying. Right. So now I have all the grass area up. I'm actually going to set this to plough the field again. So take that off. Let's set you up and down. Up. No, back to here first. Calculate. We're going to name this field 2. Up and down. Field number 2. User. Starting location current. We'll do the 2 headlands. It's probably going to go over some of what we've done already, guys. But you know, oh well. So we just so we can get the field in the same state all over. So drive that, please. I'll leave you to work. As I say, what we'll have to do now is, now we own it, we've a few more trees here we can take down, and these ones here can be taken down, and then obviously the field can be extended over a bit further. Oh, there's a big grass bit there. I'll have to come back and do that bit because I've taken the like create fields function off. Duh. So let him fly away. I'm gonna get this all limed up, etc., etc., and then replant it. It'll take a while to replant this field now. You should be nearly finished. Oh no, you have a wee bit to go yet. So what we'll do, what was I going to do? Yeah, I'll take it down to here. Eggs are built up nicely. This pallet, if you don't know, is an auto-load pallet. So all you have to do is go near it and it puts it in the box. Easy way to transport it. Unfortunately, there's no way of telling what's inside that unless you connect it to a telehandler or front loader with forks. But you know, I'll get around that eventually. Horses are picking up nicely. What I have found out about these boys is, though, apparently it's not the chickens that make the eggs, it's the rooster. Who figured? Who figured? So you need to have a certain amount of roosters per chickens to get it up to 100%. Meh. What else we've done? Everything's all fed down here. Again, we're doing some hay bales because we're going through those rightly. Straw bales we've still got quite a few. Right, you should be done now. Nearly. Yep. Just have to do that last wee bit. Let's see. JC Gamers, how the heck did you change the shop name? And why the nasty pink? It's not nasty pink, man. It's Joanna Deere. It was very funny though. Even though you're a John Deere fan, good one. I gotta have to have Randy watch the video. I think he's already seen it by now. And you're certainly going to direct it to him. I'm sure your reaction will be alright. I'd like to have seen his face when I seen it. I would also love to see Scooter Rhea's face because he's a big John Deere fan as well. When I changed this shop, well, when I had help changing the shop, put it like this, I got so far and then got a wee bit lost. I got some advice. I think that's the best way to put it. Get this in the shed. Apparently this is a fancy shed. Watching Artie Allen's last video, you know, he's going on, we have fancy sheds. Where he's parking under trees. Fancy? Okay. So, let's get you on the rake course. I do have this one saved. So, grass rake. And again, we're going to have to remake this field again because it doesn't include that other big bit there. So, let's just get you over near it. Of course, this one is set to do the headlands last, which I keep forgetting about. Pay. So play that from the first waypoint. Driver, please. Let's just take a zoom out here so you can see what I mean. Yeah, the boundary of the field does stretch over the new part. Where's the harvester? Get him emptied. See if I'm moving at me, he's nearly full. Again, this field has been stretched right to the edges, guys. We'll stop until it's ready to empty. And let's see, we're through it. Artie Allen, we'll have to have a talk with the judges about this. That was on the breaking news from Glen Isla and the Joanna Deere shop. But do you not like it either? I don't see what people don't like about it. It's a lovely shop. Lovely shop. Honestly. Dwight Menzies was saying love it. Again about the shop. Jeffrey Myers was oh brother. Josh CRD was saying fantastic. LOL. The Joanna Deere company is one stand-up company. They really care about the communities in which they sell their products. That's why I said Joanna Deere and not one of the nasty green. Let's just put this away. Do you know what, guys? We could have left everything line about the yard, but I just think it looks a bit tidier with it in the shed. We actually need a bit more space as well, shed space here too, because we're running out of room in this one. Right, so let's go get our baler. I need to put some fuel in this one soon as well. Oh yeah, you're getting on nice down there, look. Our Zerion is madly working away. Oh man, this needs washed. Anyway, just put this on the baling course for course play. The rake course, sorry, for course play. So that one, grass rake. You play first waypoint, drive the course. Course play does all the baling. Of course, we'll have to come behind and pick it all up, but you know. And there it goes. There should be a grass bale that comes out of that first, or did I empty it? Can't remember. Let's see what else we got. JS Farm. This is awesome. Again, talking about the the Joanna Deer shop. Darren Castle and having fun just replied LOL. Eric Schmidt was saying, can't wait for Randy's response. It was interesting, shall we say. Nolan Card was it being saying they're not able to find classes equipment should tell you something for sure. What it tells me is that class, it looks like it's going to be a DLC coming, like a platinum or a gold DLC or whatever, like, because that's where Giants are having their farm con this year in a class facility in Germany. Again, guys, quick reminder, don't forget to jump over, check out RDL and see what he's doing for his part of the challenge. Link will be in the description there. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. And again, I shall see you in the next episode here. But thanks for coming along and thanks for watching. Bye bye.